America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, and perhaps a few ghostly inhabitants as well. This country holds history and mystery, with supernatural tales woven into its fabric. We will explore 10 haunted places, each with its chilling tale, a testament to the past, a haunting reminder of those who once tread these lands. If you're intrigued by the unknown and get a thrill from ghostly tales, please consider subscribing. Your support helps us continue to bring you these stories. Without further ado, let's dive into the spine-chilling world of America's most haunted places. Starting our haunting journey on the West Coast, we find ourselves at the Whaley House in California. This historic building, constructed in the mid-19th century, has a past steeped in tragedy. From the hanging of Yankee Jim Robinson to the death of the Whaley's infant son Thomas, the house has been a witness to countless tales of sorrow. Whispers of the past seem to echo through its halls, with numerous reports of spectral sightings. The figure of a man, believed to be Yankee Jim, is often seen near the spot of his execution. The ghostly visage of a woman, thought to be Anna Whaley, the matriarch of the Whaley family, has been spotted tending to her duties around the house. Laughter and footsteps of unseen children are heard, possibly the spirits of the Whaley's children, forever trapped within these walls. A house that has seen death and despair, the Whaley House truly earns its spot on our list. Venturing east, we land in Salem, Massachusetts, a town steeped in a chilling history. This small New England town is infamous for the Salem witch trials of the late 17th century, where fear and hysteria led to the execution of 20 innocent people accused of witchcraft. The trials were a dark chapter in American history, and it's said that the spirits of the wronged still haunt Salem to this day. Several sites in Salem are believed to be hotbeds of paranormal activity. The Witch House, the only structure still standing with direct ties to the trials, is known for its eerie atmosphere and spectral sightings. The old Burying Point Cemetery, where some of the trial's key players are interred, is another chilling spot where visitors have reported ghostly encounters. The echoes of the past still linger in Salem, making it a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts. Next, we travel to the heartland of America, to the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa. This small, quaint town holds a haunting secret, the Villisca Axe Murder House. In the early 20th century, an entire family and 2 guests were brutally murdered in their sleep, an unsolved crime that has left a chilling imprint. The Moore family, their faces unrecognizable, their lives cut short, are said to linger in the house, their spirits restless and tormented. Visitors have reported a plethora of paranormal activities, from children's laughter echoing through the empty rooms to sudden cold spots that make your hair stand on end. Some have even claimed to see apparitions of the victims, their ghostly figures appearing in old-fashioned clothing, wandering through the house as if still living their everyday lives. The chilling experiences don't end there. Others have heard whispers, seen moving objects, and felt an eerie presence watching them. The Villisca Axe Murder House, a grim reminder of a bloody past, continues to unsettle visitors to this day. Returning to the West Coast, we visit the Winchester Mystery House, a mansion filled with secrets. This architectural marvel in California is a testament to the eccentricity of its former owner, Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. A widow, overwhelmed by grief, Sarah was said to be guided by spirits who instructed her to continuously build, resulting in a mansion of bizarre design. Maze-like hallways lead nowhere, doors open to brick walls and staircases ascend into the ceiling. Its 160 rooms are filled with such oddities, and many believe the spirits that guided Sarah's construction still linger. Visitors report cold spots, phantom footsteps, and even apparitions of a woman believed to be Sarah herself. Others speak of spectral handymen, forever maintaining the never-ending construction of this haunted mansion. A labyrinth of rooms and ghostly inhabitants, the Winchester Mystery House is a place of mystery and intrigue. Heading back east, we find ourselves at the eerie Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky, a monument to a bygone era. The sanatorium was once a bustling tuberculosis hospital. During the early and mid-20th century, it was a beacon of hope for those suffering from the White Plague, as tuberculosis was often called. Yet, with hope came despair, as thousands succumbed to their illness within these walls. Over the years, the sanatorium has gained notoriety as a hotbed of paranormal activity. Visitors and ghost hunters alike report unsettling experiences, from chilling whispers in the wind to spectral figures wandering the abandoned corridors. The most frequently cited apparition is the Lady in White, a mournful figure believed to be a nurse who took her own life in the sanatorium. Waverly Hills Sanatorium, a place where many breathed their last, is a haunting destination that continues to fascinate and terrify. From the chilling sanatorium in Kentucky, our journey takes us to a different kind of haunting. Welcome to Gettysburg Battlefield, Pennsylvania. This historic site was the stage for one of the most significant battles in the American Civil War. Over 3 brutal days in July 1863, thousands of Union and Confederate soldiers lost their lives, and the echoes of their sacrifice still resonate today. Visitors to this hallowed ground report strange phenomena, eerie sounds, and ghostly sightings. Many believe these are the spirits of the fallen soldiers, still locked in their eternal struggle. Ghost tours and paranormal investigations are popular here, with many seeking a connection to the past or an encounter with the otherworldly. The Gettysburg Battlefield, a place where history and the supernatural intertwine, offers a hauntingly unique experience. It's a must-visit for any paranormal enthusiast. From the historic battlefield in Pennsylvania, we head south to Louisiana, home to the Myrtles Plantation. This 18th century plantation is famed for its beautiful architecture and expansive grounds, but it's the chilling stories of its past that truly sets it apart. Known as one of America's most haunted homes, the Myrtles Plantation has a reputation that sends chills down the spine of even the most seasoned ghost hunters. The plantation's history is steeped in tragedy and turmoil. It's said to be haunted by several spirits, but the most famous of them all is Chloe, a former slave who was allegedly punished by having her ear cut off, and who is now seen wandering the grounds with a turban to cover her wound. Visitors also report sightings of a ghostly young girl, believed to have died of yellow fever, who is often seen gazing out from the veranda. The Myrtles Plantation is not just a place of historical significance. It's a hotspot for paranormal activity. The tales of ghostly sightings, strange sounds, and eerie happenings have fascinated and terrified visitors for decades, making it a magnet for those interested in the supernatural. The Myrtles Plantation, with its chilling tales and ghostly inhabitants, is a must-visit for any paranormal enthusiast. It's an unmissable stop on our journey through America's most haunted locations. From the haunted plantation in Louisiana, we head north to Pennsylvania, home to the Eastern State Penitentiary. This imposing structure, with its chilling Gothic architecture, was once the most famous and expensive prison in the world. Today, it stands as a haunting reminder of the past, its long-abandoned cell blocks echoing with the ghosts of its former inmates. Eastern State Penitentiary is not just known for its architecture and history, but also for its reputation as one of America's most haunted prisons. The harsh conditions and brutal treatment of the prisoners have left an indelible mark on the property. It's said to be haunted by the spirits of those who were incarcerated here, from infamous gangster Al Capone to the countless unnamed prisoners who met their end within these walls. Visitors report feeling a chilling presence, hearing unexplained sounds, and even seeing apparitions. The most famous of these is the shadowy figure known as the locksmith, believed to be the spirit of a former prisoner who was tragically killed during an escape attempt. The Eastern State Penitentiary, with its chilling tales and ghostly inhabitants, is a must-visit for any paranormal enthusiast. It's an unmissable stop on our journey through America's most haunted locations. From the haunted Eastern State Penitentiary, we head west to California, home to the Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. This formidable prison, situated on Alcatraz Island, in the icy waters of San Francisco Bay, was once the most dreaded detention facility in America. Known as The Rock, Alcatraz housed some of the nation's most notorious criminals, including Al Scarface Capone and Birdman Robert Stroud. Its reputation for inescapability was well-earned, with numerous failed escape attempts adding to its lore. Yet it's not just the infamous inmates and the near-impossible escapes that make Alcatraz chilling. The penitentiary is also reputedly one of the most haunted places in America. Visitors and tour guides alike report strange happenings, from cold spots and eerie sounds to sightings of apparitions. The most notorious of these hauntings is Cell 14D, a solitary confinement cell where visitors often claim to feel an intense cold and an overwhelming sense of dread. Some even report seeing the glowing eyes of a former inmate who was reportedly found dead in the cell under mysterious circumstances. The Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, with its chilling tales and ghostly inhabitants, is a must-visit for any paranormal enthusiast. It's an unmissable stop on our journey through America's most haunted locations. From the haunted prison in Pennsylvania, we head west to Colorado, home to the Stanley Hotel. This grand structure, nestled within the breathtaking Rocky Mountains, is not just known for its architectural beauty and scenic location. It's famously known as the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining, a novel that has chilled readers for decades. But the Stanley Hotel is not just a muse for horror fiction. It's also reputed to be one of America's most haunted hotels. Guests and staff have reported numerous paranormal experiences, from ghostly apparitions in period clothing to unexplained sounds echoing through the halls. The most famous of these apparitions is the hotel's original owner, F.O. Stanley, who has been seen in the lobby and the billiard room, which was his favorite spot. His wife, Flora, has also been spotted in the ballroom playing the piano. Children's laughter is often heard in the hallways, and the chilling sound of a party going on in the ballroom is a common report among guests, despite the room being empty. The Stanley Hotel, with its chilling tales and ghostly inhabitants, is a must-visit for any paranormal enthusiast. It's an unmissable stop on our journey through America's most haunted locations. From the eerie corridors of a sanatorium to the bloody past of a murder house, we've ventured through some of America's most haunted locations. We began at the Whaley House and then moved to Salem. The Villisca Axe Murder House terrified us, as did the Winchester Mystery House. Waverly Hills Sanatorium and Gettysburg Battlefield were palpable with spirits. The Myrtles Plantation and Eastern State Penitentiary echoed their haunting pasts, while Alcatraz led us to the Stanley Hotel, the inspiration behind The Shining. If you've enjoyed this chilling journey, remember you're never alone.